Yes.
They are dead serious. They are playing, as Mahouko calls it, Crouching Master Hidden God.
Pretty good. All right. All right. So,
I'm very ready to watch Gundam. This is a very funky comic, and I'm ready to watch these mobile suits turn gold and shout really loudly and hit people in the face. It's gonna be really cool.
Oh, Zabanya X2. Interesting. I guess I didn't think he was actually going to play Gato Gilgu.
Yeah, I really hope he's not actually going to play Gilgu Gato. Not because
he's playing X2. That character's legit. So like, let's start watching Master because that character is wild.
Yes.
Wild as
yes,
man. He is.
Yes.
He's out there. All right.
We are going to be watching the Master Gundam character because, like I said, Weika he's very proficient at this character. He's been playing him for a very long time, and this character is very, 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 very unique in a game full of unique characters.
Yeah. You get used to hearing, okay, so this guy's really different. So the thing with Master is that he is primarily a dueling character. He likes to he has the mobility to hold the attention of both opponents, but while he's in that position, he basically can just kind of like avoid. But as soon as he gets an opportunity to separate the enemy front and the enemy back, then he can create this really impressive situation of two 1v1s occurring simultaneously. And that's kind of what he wants to do.
And when it comes to 1v1, Master Gundam will not.
Well, he has the potential to never lose. That character, his character, the other thing about him is that he's so incredibly outplay oriented. So right now we're just seeing some pretty standard stuff. We're seeing right now they're just sitting around playing space, looking for an opportunity to split the enemy. So, this is not Zavanya X2. This is not Zavanya X2.
That is a whole quant on the screen right
so
now.
This is the comment we were promised. I'm sorry, everybody. But basically, yeah, we're just seeing. And Master gets the knockdown situation. But his partner comes off, but the enemy is still being. Okay, so Ace is doing a good job right now. He's like focusing on repositioning towards his partner.
Weika's playing extremely clean right now.
But Weika is on top of him, and he's just not letting him get away. And he's just like running him down and forcing him to interact. That is the thing that makes Master so deadly.
So you might be saying, well, this Master Gundam character, he seems very cool, but why is he so strong? You'll see in a moment. His burst is now full. So you were about to see an explosion of power.
Exactly, because I often say about Master, if you are going even with him before he bursts, you are probably losing. Because when he
here comes
really fast.
Oh, and here comes the Yoki. Here comes the Master Gundam trademark.
But Ace bails on partner. But not enough.
So
that's Master Gundam.
Master Gundam is a very toxic character. He knocks you down, and then he says it's time to guess when you wake up. And if you guess wrong, you lose. It's very cool.
It's very cool. Well, Master, it's not, in my opinion, it's not as necessarily like that. It is kind of like that. But the thing is with Master is that the wake up action isn't the 50-50. Like the Okizemi isn't the 50-50. He forces you to respond, and then after that, he does have the option
he puts himself into a situation where he is at an advantage, and then from there, it's still on both players have to make the right decisions to make it.
Exactly. So you have a situation. He basically forces these kind of like high pressure, like high call out situations. So it's like very cool. And now we are getting the team that we were promised. Very cool.
Okay,
do you want to swap to Zabanya?
Yeah.
Let's do Zabanya. So his character is
so this is essentially EX Dynamis that you saw before. He is the final form.
Well, honestly, like in the lore, but I feel like gameplay-wise, this dude is bullshit. Like he's. I feel like
I agree.
A good way to describe Zabanya is one time one of my friends was fighting against him, and he was like trying to push in on this character. Feels like I'm doing a boss fight. Like he is actually just like running away and putting out like little turrets and all this weird stuff is happening, and he shoots a laser at me. That being said, Master Gundam, running away from Master Gundam feels like a boss fight. So it definitely can go either way in this situation.
Master is definitely a boss character, and
all the 3 kids are boss characters.
They're cheap. And so yeah, Zabanya he is essentially a ranged supremacy suit. He will not lose in a shooting battle, and then of course we have Master, who will not lose in a close quarters battle. Let's see who wins.
Oh man, the burst into the kill is Master something else? Well, it's actually okay. So Mahouko hasn't even got hit yet, which is incredible. He's really working on his back. God, I gotta give it up to him.
Oh no, like I said, he's
burning.
They're serious. They're very serious about this team.
That is troubling stuff for sure. Oh no, and he gets punched. What a tragedy. Oh, does he get the kill? Oh my god, I can't believe Master's not dead from that. Are you kidding? Wow.
Alive. He's still alive. Waika's fleet. Okay, now he's dead. Finally.
Oh, nice.
Wait, Mahouko is not taking any damage.
This is the iconic move in Zabanya, which is the all-directional shooting or something, whatever it's called. He basically just he says something in Japanese that I don't understand, and then he just shoots.
Firing without targeting.
Thank you. And when you if you try to like, it's got like an RPG mischance, but if it hits you, you could lose.
Yeah.
It's very funky, but if it actually hits you, you'll lose. So that's like that.
Yeah, like that. Exactly.
And just like that, Burning Gundam has gone from very healthy to not healthy.
Oh no, Mahouko, you gotta run! This is alright. This is looking sweaty. Oh no.
Oh, is the Master gonna burst? Oh, but the
oh my god. Oh my god.
Even though he did Super God Gundam, or Burning Gundam, I guess, was right behind him.
We're actually in the lobby. This is going to be saved on my PS4. I need to watch the end of that later, because I really do. See that again? Mahouko actually just robbed him. That's so crazy. Okay, so that's all. Oh my, that's man. This is so silly.
These boys are trying to. X2 and Zabanya are just trying to hold down the fort and shoot these kung fu masters coming at him. You know, like it's wild.
Speaking of kung fu masters, the next thing we are going to watch is Mahouko's God Gundam, as he's going to be
for our Western viewers.
So what's interesting about God is that he used to be a 2.5K suit. So he actually used to be he would back just like this.
It's well, just like this, yeah. But you know what? He was just okay at it even that game. I mean, he's pretty good, but 2.5 cases. I'm standing aside. Anyways, so what Mahouko is basically doing in this comp is his goal is to just harass with his fire punch. And so one thing that God Gundam or Burning Gundam in the English version is really good at is that his self-defense is actually incredibly good. Like, it's really, really difficult to push in on this character, which is normally to this comp's strength, but because they're playing against two very shooty characters, I cannot believe he's put under the firing without direction.
Mahouko has been grinding his back on.
But basically a big thing with this character is that he normally really like clutches on the fact that he moves up and then holds a position that's really hard to encroach on. But because they're playing against two shooty shoots, he actually has to move up a lot more than he's probably comfortable with, given the role he's playing. So it is actually really challenging for God and Master to actually do anything. But
this is a very hard matchup. I like he didn't go for the confirms. That would have been very risky, honestly.
Yeah. But the trade-off is when they do get in, it's all kinds of bad for X2 and for Zabanya, because those characters need to they're basically trying to scramble to reposition to each other with these two guys feeding on them. So you have this really interesting kind of cat and mouse interaction. It's just one of the things I really love about this game, the way you can have kind of nuanced.
And it's all about controlling. It's all about controlling space.
God Gundam just staying on X2, trying to pressure him and taking a bad landing. Mahouko and Master and Mahouko and Weika basically don't have great HP at this moment. They don't have too much HP left.
But the thing is that, God has not bursted yet. This is God's one burst that he gets is basically going to decide the game. So it's really and they are playing with such a razor thin margin. Here we go. God burst. And nobody hits the
almost. It's so unfortunate in the game. And Master burst and the extra burst. Here we go. Oh my goodness! He's super. Even though he's right there,
I just want to know what Weika was doing that didn't kill X.
I don't know how it didn't cut the super. What happened?
So, like I said, these two are walking on like the thinnest of razor thin margins in terms of like winning these games. So they're going to be close. Yeah. There's like I said,
I am actually truly amazed that interaction just happened. Like, what on earth? Like, the super was so quick and
like I said, these games, I need to watch these games again, just so like I can watch it from other perspectives. I'm just like, I'm missing stuff.
Oh my god, I'm dead, man. I am dead, actually. I have to say that.
So we're gonna watch X2. X2.
This is the only non-weird character in this match right now.
Yeah, he's normal.
He's a normal fella. So his thing is that he's a pretty standard kind of support back suit, and he is like decently shooty, and he is above average self-defense, and he has a cloak, and that cloak blocks beams. Something that you are not going to see in this match. Yeah, something you're not going to see much in this match, because primarily he's going to be getting hit by karate kicks and horses. So like it's not necessarily.
Either of these characters have a move that you can like interact with the cloak at all.
Doesn't the sword, the Godfield dash sword?
Oh yeah. God slash.
Just that God slash. Yeah.
Just God slash. That's so sick.
But the other thing that's interesting that we're seeing right now is Zabanya, even though he's a 3K front, does have the ability to support his partner. He can put shields on him, which again isn't terribly useful in this matchup. And some situations, actually, because it does block melee, so it is really useful.
It can cut melee combos.
Yeah, but let me say it's not that useful when defending against God of Burning, because he has his pillar finger where he shoots the molten lava at you. It just goes right through the shield, so he doesn't.
This is, so essentially, like this team comp. It requires you to have immaculate neutral. You cannot make any mistakes against either of these dudes. They do like a neutral.
It's not even just neutral, because the thing is that when they burst, they are going to get in. Like, one thing about is it is difficult for him to get in without burst. They're like
once he has he's going to force his way in.
Do some kind of like really risky call out or something to get in. Super. But when he bursts, he actually. So this time the super actually gets cut. So that's what I expected to happen if anyone was wondering. Oh my goodness!
Oh my!
He just armored through the girl.
Armored through the God finger.
Oh my goodness!
Nice.
That's it. That
like
was
I said, these are always going to be close matches. Oh man!
Pretty much. Well, one thing with this comp, and part of the reason I'm ragging on it so hard, is because with Master and God, there is no third life for the team. Like basically, if they lose, if either of them die twice or both of them die once, they lose straight up.
The game's over. There are no second chances. There's no, oh man, I can get back in there. It's like no, you're done.
Yeah, no, so they really have no effective HP to use.
This is heaven or hell. Dante must die.
Yeah, everything.
Whoa. What is going on over there? I see suit changes.
Suit changes.
Suit changes. I think we might be seeing some strategizing. So once again, this exhibition is not suit locked. You can switch around your team if you don't feel comfortable with what's going on. So I think we might be seeing something.
Well, let's see.
Let us see.
For sure.
Yeah, just to go back on that, what Andrew's saying is totally correct. When either of those suits are not in burst, they have to work their way into neutral. When they do have burst, though, it's up to you as a player to just fight. You have to fight in that scramble to the best of your ability, and it's
pretty much
hard.
Yeah. The main way you defend from G Gundam suits in burst in their meter when they spend meter is don't be there in the first place. Like positioning is your most important. What the?
Whoa. Okay.
Oh man.
Susan. We were watching Susan.
I don't even know what to say about this character. Like he's Susan. All right, Susanoo it is him, I guess. So Susanoo he has Yoshimitsu seppuku. That's like the main thing I know about him.
He has Yoshimitsu seppuku and he fires pieces. He's very cool.
He shoots pieces at you. His thing is that he's also
Are they gonna do 3 live Susan?
I think they're gonna do 3 live Susan. So the thing about this character is he's really, really like dangerous when he's in his powered up mode. But when he's not in it, he's like very whatever. So like I don't really he's not in it that much.
So So essentially what this team is trying to do is AceVootaloPilot is going to play back. He's going to try to run away the entire game. He's going to try to set up the situation. Give Susanoo.
Is this our first 2.5K front match? Like straight
yes,
up? Like,
yes,
I think
yes,
it is.
yes.
Yeah, like
yeah.
So this is the first match. So we were saying earlier. Oh, it's a burst. Oh, big burst, big damage. Oh man, if he hits epic combo, but so a big thing about this about the team comps we haven't talked about yet is I said that there's 3Ks and 2.5Ks. Generally speaking, the 3K is support, the Vanguard, and the 2.5Ks is support. It's not always the case as we were seeing earlier. In this team comp, the idea is that the 2.5K actually plans to die way more, and they will be the one fronting, and the 3K will be using their superior mobility and stats to like protect themselves.
So once again, if we want to talk about like running on a razor thin margin, both of these players are employing. This is an extremely risky strategy. For both players.
No! What happened?
No, he left his partner alone with Master Gundam.
No, he should have been fine. He should have no. That's not no. He should have been fine, dude. It's HFX. Like actually, he should have been okay.
It's Weika's Master. You can't.
Dude,
this is no ordinary Master Gundam player.
I don't care whose Master it is. You've seen that move where he just flies away, right? Like you've seen that move, right? Like, all right.
Okay, so we're gonna watch AceVootaloPilot this time, and so again, like the main thing that I wanted to point out about both of these teams, these are teams that are employing two very, very, very risky strategies. So AceVootaloPilot doesn't want to die at all in this comp, and God literally cannot die. So. Yeah. This is a no mistakes allowed composition, and like in a game where it's already like mistakes are so you don't want to make mistakes.
And to make it even crazier, all the characters in this match do like a boatload of damage. So you have a situation of like normally it's like you get hit 3 times and you lose, and this is like you get hit twice and you lose.
Switching suits.
What? Can you guys stop switching suits? Like, what is going on? Do we look at? I guess we have to look at
Hyperion. You gotta look at Hyperion. It's time.
All right, so it's Hyperion. Hyperion is really wacky. His thing is that he's got
look at his health. Look at his health, right? So he only has 540 hit points.
That's not a lot. That means he can get hit twice. So the thing with this character is that. See how every time he okay, well, you're not gonna see it because he's getting beat up right now. But next time he shoots, he puts up a dinky little shield in front of himself. That's a really annoying tool because it basically allows for him to protect himself when he is like shooting. On the other hand, I think it's completely useless in this comp.
It is
having the dinky little shield.
Literally completely useless.
It's to protect you from their fists.
It'll protect you from God's splash.
It'll protect you from the guns that they don't have. So. The other thing with Hyperion is that he has a shield that he puts on. The shield blocks everything. The shield is pretty good. When he's in the shield, he gets a really good melee. So that's the whole character. Also, full character. That's the shield we're seeing right now.
He also has a temporary install that lasts for like 10 seconds that buffs him a little bit that he's already used.
I didn't even know.
Yeah. So I actually didn't know about it either until like I had to look it up. Like it's because he doesn't get any effects from it. Like he doesn't get like a visible, noticeable effect. He just
he's in it now. I see it now.
Yeah, it's kind of counting down. You can't even see it.
Hey, it's Hyperion, man. So Hyperion, he's got some there, but it's not. I would say that you're probably not going to see it in a match where his shield is not used.
This is not a matchup that plays Hyperion.
Oh, how melee's gone. What a king.
Oh, he's super. He's that super? Yeah, super. Very cool.
What's going on over there?
Here comes Weika.
Oh, yeah. Guess what's going on over there is Weika.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
The biggest thing whenever you're fighting Master Gundam is that whenever Master has acquired an advantage, whether that is like making a good read, you do not want to let him pressure your partner in a 1v1. You want to support your partner because leaving your partner alone.
You basically the big no-no is you really don't want to leave your friends with Master Gundam.
No, do not leave your friends alone with Master. He will absolutely make them feel very unsafe. Don't let that happen to your friends. Friends don't like friends.
Someone clip this. This is no good.